Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday the 4th of October, I believe. 40 degrees this morning. I don't know what it was, 2 o'clock this morning, whatever. It's 37, so that's about the lowest I've seen since yesterday morning. So yeah, big difference this morning. It's all foggy and everything. It's so foggy, everything's wet. So today I'm gonna shoot the vlog with the Hero 8 Black, with everything pretty much in a default setting. No custom color profiles, nothing. It's just gonna be raw right out of the camera. 1080p, the screen in narrow mode, GoPro color profile, nothing fancy. What are them dogs doing? I need to holler at them. Them dogs are up to no dang good.
I know it.
I don't know what it was, but it ain't no good. Abby come running around that corner with that guilty look on her face, you know.
Yeah.
She goes, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
It was not I. Yep.
Let's head on off to the Southland.
Sounds good.
All right, let's roll.
Let's roll.
All right, ooh, you're very dark. Very contrasty light there. But it cleared up for a bit, and then the fog came back, and so we're kind of like how we started.
Yeah.
It was really nice in between, though.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty.
All right, little woman. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you, honey.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
You do the same. Talk to you as the day goes on.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check this out. Now it's like 3:30 or so, the sun finally came out. That's crazy. Crazy it took that long. I'm doing a crash job on a Washington State Patrol police BMW. I've been spending more time chasing parts than working on the bike, unfortunately. So I was in there getting cleaned up and ready to go home, and I realized I never reset the clocks inside the shop. Look what that sun is now behind the trees. So I turned the hyper smooth off on this thing because it gets a little wiggy. So I'm not sure what's going to be worse, a crazy shaky camera or the weird little buzzy thing that the hyper smooth does when it's dark. Wow, that's really shaky. So I gave in. I watched that on the GoPro there for a second, and yeah, that's a little too shaky. But you'll notice, and I'm sure this one does it just like the 7, when you have the hyper smooth on, you'll get these little they can't quite keep up when it's really dark. I think my idea of trying to use this Hero 8 for the whole day may come out as a bust here. It's getting a little dark for a GoPro, even the new Hero 8. All right, let's head for the hacienda.
All right.
All right. Lord, look at the bugs on this thing. So I'm pondering the idea of using the Dynaplug. I thought it'd be just worth a shot anyway. See if I can make this work. Maybe some Windex to make it slippery. The kit. So the ride-on caught that thing at about 23 psi and still seems to be holding at that. So the ride-on did work. I got it up on the stand and turned the wheel to the right so that the ride-on would kind of stick in that one side. Seems to be working, but I wouldn't want to ride with it like that. So I need to see if the little staples went in perfectly straight. They appeared to be, but when I pulled it out, they were, you know, they were twisting out each way. So I need to use the little prong thing in here and see if they went straight in there. So we'll check here in a second. I never did check the price of the tire. I'm sure it's pretty expensive. So initially, I just use that. This is actually to seal the tire while you're getting your stuff ready. So if you're on the side of the road, you don't lose all your air. But then I took the little reamer tool, and it seemed to, I just wet it down with a little Windex, just this little utility bottle. And the outside one appears to have gone pretty much straight in. So at an angle slightly. So be interesting. See, I wonder how that thing was laying on the road. But I could have been, you know, rolling in a right-hand turn when it done it. Oh, several of you guys mentioned I was gonna, but you had already mentioned it before I even started the vlog. I was gonna say to you guys, I'm almost positive I got that from the lumber yard, because they use the plastic like a big fender washer type of thing, and the tarps and stuff they put on the over those crates. You see those on there. Some of the motorcycle stuff we get has those on there as well. But anyway, I'm positive that's where I picked that thing up from. It's sealed in tight. I didn't lose any air that I know of. This is, you know, one that doesn't have the tire pressure monitor, so nothing alerted me. Maybe I'll look at getting this out of those Phobos or something, so my phone will alert me. But anyway, let me see if I can get one of these things in successfully, and who knows, it may work. All right, one's in, second one's in. I don't know if I can do this and hold the camera. There we are. Both of them are in. Turn the light on here right quick. Both inserted. So we'll see. I'll give it a little bit for this Windex to dry up, and we'll see if she'll hold air. Now, I don't condone doing this as a tire repair. By no means. You need to go replace your tire, and I will as well. But it's nice to know that if something like this happened on the road, I'd be able to make it home. And now I have no all of them are loaded. Remember, we did the car that one day. I got the cap on too tight. This was the, and I've got a pack with 5 more of the deals. I just need to load them in the tubes, and then here, let me just grab this other hand. There we are. And then you just load them in the cylinder, and then these little tools, you know, set in there as well. So you keep 3 in there, and then this takes 1 spot, and that goes in the center of the tool. Really cool kit. So the vendor who we're getting these from, we had some on order, and they don't carry it anymore, and told us we need to go direct or go to Amazon and get it. But it's called the Dynaplug. I want to get another one and keep it in my backpack with me all the time. It's just a standard tool. And then just some of those CO2 things. My backpack's not big enough to carry the little pump and everything, but with the Street Glide and stuff like that, I could just throw the little kit with the pump and everything in there. But you know, you're gonna take off on the BMW, and it's in the Street Glide, so you need to have something. I always carry my backpack with me, so you need to have it in something you're always going to keep with you. Worth their weight in gold. Really cool kit. I forgot, I have 10 of them. The kit came with an extra 5, and then I bought another kit. Heck yeah, man, I'm good for fixing flats for a while. There we are. There's 3 of them loaded up again. Let me forewarn you, they are very, very sharp, the tips on those things. Good Lord, I mean really sharp. So that's what the kit looks like, loaded. Got the 3 insertions in there, the reamer in the middle, and the little pokey thing for hopefully sealing off a hole and retaining air in the tire in a roadside emergency type of thing. You want to try to leave as much air in the tire as possible. Plus it helps tell you what direction the piece went in. If it's a nail like this tack thing, you just want to make sure you pull it out straight and pay attention to them. So that's what concerned me, is the turn that it has in it on each one. But between the little prodder and the reamer, they pretty much went straight in. That's quite the kit to have with you on emergency. In the middle of nowhere, you never know. Have your little air compressor you can plug into your battery tender lead and your little kit, and then I have a separate bag where I keep the spares. Be surprised how handy that can be in an emergency. So it's been 25 minutes or so. I just came out here and checked it again. I set it at 36, which is standard pressure up front. She's still holding at 36. Can hardly complain about that. Again, I do not condone you doing this and riding on that tire. Emergencies only. Do as I say, not as I do. You know how we are. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. But anyway, so far so good. I sealed it initially. I'll come out here and, you know, tomorrow or something after work, and we'll check her again. Pretty crazy deal, huh? Poor old Street Glide. Had to tap into my BMW emergency kit. She's just sitting down there in the saddlebags that I travel with. Tapped in there, got my tire kit. I have to get one of those fancy toolkits for the Harleys too. They make one that's in kind of a zip bag, and it pretty much has everything that, you know, because the kit for the Harleys looks like the BMW one, except for it's in a blue case and it's a bunch of SAE tools. But Gregor sent me that little switchblade or a little pocket knife toolkit from Cruise Tools, and that's always in my bag, in my backpack, because it's real light. You wouldn't want to carry one of them toolkit things. That needs to go in a saddlebag or strapped down somewhere. But that would sit nicely in one of the saddlebags on this thing. Maybe I just make up another one of those kits with the compressor and the Dynaplug. But man, you do that too many times, that gets expensive. Just easier to just get one of the Dynaplugs and one of the little CO2 kits. It's fairly inexpensive. All right. Go gather up the little woman here and we'll say a goodbye to y'all right quick. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. Another little adventure out here in the shop.
Never boring.
Yep. Hopefully that'll work for the time being anyway. We'll end up having to put a tire on there, or maybe I won't. Don't ever do this. I'm telling you, don't do this. This is temporary only.
Yes, it's just to get you by, get you home.
Anyway, I hope the little adventure of using the Hero 8 in a base, just a base setting. You can do way more with this thing, a whole lot more, but this is pretty much just right out of the box. You turn it on. The only thing, I've got it at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and everything else is just default. Just want to see what it's like, and see if it can handle a day. That way I know from there you can do a lot of manual things like I did over the weekend, those two, and you can do a lot with a GoPro. So this is just kind of a base setting, just to see how
it goes.
I may look at this stuff when I get it on the iPad Pro and just cry.
Oh, well, that
oh my God, work. The audio's terrible. Everything's just horrible.
Oh.
So I'm almost done with that police bike. There's a couple of parts that had a little snafu. One was my mistake, so I thought something came as an assembly and it was 2 pieces. And then there's a couple of, there's a back ordered part. And anyway, didn't get the collision repair. It was just a small get off on it. I didn't get that completed. I'll have it back in a state that he can ride it. I was thinking about this because I thought I was going to have it done tonight, but I don't think I can test ride that thing. I don't think I'm going to. There might be probably some serious repercussion for vlogging riding a Washington State Patrol police officer's bike.
Yeah.
If one of them happens to roll through, I'll ask and see. It's just R1200 RT with a bunch of gizmos and gadgets on it, but I would venture to guess that's probably a no-no.
Yeah.
I know it's illegal to ride with shorts on. Cannot ride one of those with shorts on. I do know that. I remember that from years ago. Maybe that law doesn't exist anymore, but I remember the old KZ 1000
Oh, yeah.
Ps and all that. Good Lord. Man, did I work on a lot of those. Holy moly.
Lot.
And things were a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much the police bike at the time.
Yeah.
Those, of course, the Harleys were always, and still are, very, very popular as police bikes. But in our local area, it was mostly KZ 1000Ps.
Yeah.
And then the BMW started creeping along. Then the ST came along. The BMW's kind of always been there. Harleys have always been there. And the Kawasaki was very popular for quite a while. That was wild.
Yeah.
We even had some come through that were the GZ 1400, the Concourse. Those set up as police bikes. But they, well, they had some issues. So I don't see those anymore.
Yeah.
And the STs are slowly fading out locally. I don't know other departments. As they're reaching their end, they're switching to the new Waterboxer BMWs. Because they were really expensive to maintain. Now the BMWs aren't so expensive to maintain. So they're switching back. The Honda's always been great. Mm-hmm. Talking to the guys, they love them, but they like the BMW better. At least most of them do anyway.
Yeah.
Much
Seems
newer.
like that would be easier for them to do what they need to do.
They're light, they're nimble, plenty fast.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we're going to call it on that.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. Did I hear something hissing?
Happy. Stop that. That would not be good.
Just messing with you.
I know. I'm going, oh no, you just forever out here fixing that.
Yeah. Anyway, until tomorrow, we'll go back to normal cameras. Unless this came out really good, I might start using it a lot. It's very convenient to have this GoPro in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's rough and tough. It rains, it don't matter, but
fits right in there.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. All right.
All right.
That's it.
That's all I got.
See you guys tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.